Okay. Share my screen. I think we have one more person coming on, but get started here. Let me just give her 1 minute. All right, well, I'll get started. So this is Breakthrough Broker. So this is a free tool for you, and I've been using it occasionally, so I thought, why not? Here comes Leslie. I've been using Breakthrough Broker a little bit for some graphics and some tools, and then I started seeing more of the stuff they had on here. And I thought, why not show some of the agents this platform? And I think you used to have to pay a little bit for it. There are some features that I'm going to talk about. There's a paid for feature, but the majority of it you can use for free. It's more for some automated things. So if you don't want to always be creating posts on your own. Chicago Title, I know, has an account with Breakthrough Broker, and so every time you need graphics, so if you just list something, it will actually make it for you, kind of like our Design Center or Circle Picks that we already have. However, it's through Breakthrough Broker. So if you want some of these and you don't want to have to make them, that is available. So I'm going to log on. So you can, if you click here, it will say create your free profile. Actually, let me click that really quick. So we'll go through your info and you'll just create that. I'm going to log in. They do send you some graphics with some neat stuff. Now, it's not just cool graphics and things to print out. There are some other things in here, such as articles, tech tips. They do webinar series now showing you a little bit more. So I'm just going to scroll down and show you. There's the marketing, there's some business planning, lead generation strategies. So there are articles on other things. You can see, I think this is funny because Marissa, I think it was you, we were talking about Craigslist the other day. So maybe we don't want to watch Craigslist to capture leads, but there are some, if you look, whoops, I just clicked on it. The Facebook strategy that they just did, I think this is from yesterday, this was a webinar. So they have other things besides the graphics, but I'm gonna focus on the graphics. I think I have another agent, okay, coming on, there we go. Maybe not. So if we look, there's a marketing plan of action that really goes through and helps you walk through your marketing plan of action. There's open house tools. So we're going to go through a few of the things you can find. So under marketing, I'm just going to show you there's flyers. Listing flyers, open house flyers. If you have a team, there's team templates. You can see there's tons of documents there. And as you go through, they have brochures, door hangers, open house items, but there's like a couple tools specifically I'm going to show you. Just want to click on these. So they have nice ones. Now you can order directly from them, or you can save it as a PDF and print it. I'm going to go to this listing buyer presentation because I've had some agents lately ask me for some additional tools for that. And although I should mention next week, I'm going to be talking about Toolkit CMA, and that is a separate program, and I'm going to be going through that. That's a way to put together a CMA and a listing presentation in a little bit of a nicer fashion. It does cost $15 a month, but you can make unlimited numbers of presentations, and if you have it 1 month, you pay $15. Let's say you use it in August, it would be $15, but if you don't use it in September, you wouldn't pay $15. However, if you're looking for more free stuff, this again is another place you can get some of these free presentations. So that's where I wanted to show you that, as well as, hold on 1 second. It's the self-promotional, let's look. So there's the self-promotional all about you. The This still isn't what I was looking for, but that's okay. The helpful documents. So this is kind of interesting too, the helpful documents. They have activity sheets for kids that you can put on yourself. And then this is what I was looking for, these buyer documents, and these open house checklists and things, and the listing documents. So if I go in here, you'll see that they have critical date checklists. They have listing management checklists. They have offer packets, all of these neat things. And I just want to show you, we go into the critical date checklist. The way these work is you'll click Get Started. This is free, Leslie. So almost everything in here is free. Yes. It is not a program you have to buy. There is some automated things that you can purchase from Chicago Title, but the rest of it is free. And you know what? I just realized I'm not recording this, and I had someone ask for me. Oh, it is recording. Good. I had someone ask for me to record. So you can see from my profile that I set up, it put in my name, phone number, and email. I can actually click in here. I know that's really small, but I could do comma realtor if I want, or if I have a team name, I could put that in. And then right here it says your logo, so I can click on it, browse, and hopefully you have our logo saved or a logo that you want to use. If you don't, let me know and I can send you a logo. Let me see if I can get my logo really quick. Oh, I think I timed out of my, where I usually get my logo. So I'm gonna have to sign back in, but I won't do that. Let me just see. Okay. Shoot. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Sorry, guys. My logo is on the server, and I'm not in my server right now, so that's really fun. I guess I can get it really quick. All right. Oh, so I have it off. I can't get into my server because I'm on that. That's okay. So let's pretend I had a logo in here. We can pretend this is my logo, this little Easter Bunny Remax. And we'll upload it for you. You can crop the logo. It will give you the exact size you want, that it wants it to be. You accept it, use the image, and I do have logos that size that would fit that much better than this, that I can send you. And then there you go. It has your critical date checklist. It has your logo, and it just is a simple thing you can use for your clients, and it brands it for you. And you are able to come over here, and if you want to have them print them on maybe nicer paper, you can do print pricing, and it will say print and ship. Or some of these are postcards and things, and so they actually have pretty affordable mailing to a list option. So we'll do the printing and mailing. And then free download, you can just print this at home. I just want to mention, or a PNG, some of these are pictures that you want to put on social media. The PDF is great if you're just going to print it at home. When anything, whether it's Canva, whether it's Breakthrough Broker, whether it's Design Center, when it says print with crop marks, that is for a professional printer. And so what it does is it takes a document and it actually puts marks. Let's say you're using a document that has colors, and it makes it bleed off the side of this, so that if it's blue, the blue is going all the way to the end of the document. Yeah, hopefully you understand that. If not, I can show you, but that's for if you want to use it for, send it to a professional printer. And we have one more joining us. Okay, so that is just one of the tools in here. I'm going to go back. let's just X out of this one. Leave. Okay. I did want to mention one of the things I like that I was showing a few people is this Spanish marketing material that they have in here. And so the Spanish, you can see that they have a Spanish buy versus rent postcards. We're selling our home in Spanish. They even have, I like these graphics, 6 reasons to own a home and the home buying roadmap. They do have those in English as well. I believe they are under the buyer presentation. If you click in there, you can find those. But you can go and get these in Spanish, and even a Spanish house hunting checklist. So if any of you are working with Spanish speaking clients, these are great tools and resources. You don't have to go and create something on your own. They already have them for you. Let me just, oh, it's under infographics. That's what I was looking for. Under infographics, you can see, so there's the seller infographics, there's some videos, there's Spanish. So if I went into buyer's infographics, again, all I have to do is change that, select the document I want. So I might do the home buying roadmap, get started. And once again, I'm able to put in my contact information, my name, and a logo, or even a headshot. So even in the last one, if I didn't want to put in my logo, I could have put in my headshot. So right there, you'll see a place for the headshot. You can put in your information up here, professional title. They do put these in there, but you can do offs, and it takes it out. I'm not sure the equal opportunity, it looks like that one's automatically in there. I don't know why you take that off. I just leave it in. But you can see, then you can just upload your headshot, and you've created a graphic, and it is just taking you a few seconds or maybe a minute or two. Some of you might take a little while to find your picture. Let's pretend this is for April Maldonado. You can put in your website and so on. Up the photo. And there you have a graphic that will populate in a second. You don't have to, some states require a license. You don't have to have a license. So if you want to put a tagline in there or something like that, you can put in other things in some of these. You don't have to go exactly by the book. Let me just leave here. So I wanted to show you those, and then I'm going to go into social media graphics. You can see they have newsletter, letterheads. I know some people want a professional letterhead. But then if you go in here, they have the listing announcements, posts for Instagram, holiday stuff. Let me just go in the Instagram ones. So they even have templates for stories, and stories are getting pretty big. So that's a really neat thing to check out. They have the buy versus rent social posts. So you might have to drag a different photo in here, things like that, but it is pretty nice the way you can go in here. So for instance, these ones, if you look, you will have to, this would be for your home. Obviously, most $860,000 homes, you can't own it for what you're paying in rent. But if you have a listing that's $200,000, around that range, why not put that in there? Put the photo. It just has you upload the photo, change the street address, put in that price, and then you can go in and put your information in a logo or headshot. So it's pretty simple, again, to just drag and drop and type in. And I want to mention, I skipped over the videos in here. The consumer-facing videos are really simple downloads. So if you look, here they are. There's a few of them. You can watch them. There's 6 reasons to own a home, 6 tips for selling a home, etc. So let's just click on the buy versus rent. This is almost like our remaxhustle.com, where you can make your own video, which is great. So if you want an extra video, here you go. Remember, we have them on Remax Hustle that are Remax branded ones as well. But here, you're just, again, making that card. So if you put in realtor, which I am not, so we're not going to share this. You can put in rmns.com. Might upload a photo here. Here's me. Accept. And then we can also do a logo. Now this logo is sized a little differently, so you do have to notice little things like that. We'll just do let's pretend it's Trek. So let's accept the photo. I'm not sure why I guess it is a longer photo, which is actually good because my Remax North San Antonio fits perfectly in that box. And then I say free download. Whoops, view back. Contact me today. So that's what it's going to look like. Free download. You download the video. It will download it, and then you can upload it to something like Facebook, to, you know, things like that. I wanted to show you a preview of it. Let me see if I already got it. Nope, I don't have it yet. When it comes in, I'll show you a preview of what it looks like, but it's essentially just a nice little video going through buy versus rent tips. And then at the end, it will have this showing your information. Oh, I think it's there. Nope, it's not. Okay. Oh. So those are just some of the graphic stuff that we have that is available in here. I think Jane, you might have gone through here and made a door hanger, which is great. There's the newsletters. There's just a lot of different things that you're able to produce. Now, there is a packet for listed, just listed things that, again, if you weren't on at the beginning of this, you might have missed it, but for the listing stuff, for listing graphics and things, there is a packet that Chicago Title will auto make for you and send to you. I think it's the social media graphics, actually. And so if you need Kelly's information, let me know and I can send that to you, or if you want to see samples. But essentially what they're doing is they're making these just listed posts, the coming soon, I'm not sure about the coming soon, but the just listed posts for your social media in different sizes. They'll do a flyer for you. They'll do a few different things so that you can then share them without having to even come in here and make them. But at the same time, it's pretty quick to come in here and make them. I will show you really quick. I do also love the real estate planning. So if I mentioned to begin, they have a marketing action plan. They have a success plan. There are new agent tools in here. And as I always like to tell you, keep track of your expenses. They have real estate accounting as well. So they have an accounting workbook as well as articles about what you need, tax tips and stuff. But these are just little things that you might want to save so you can go through your real estate business more efficiently. So checklists, things to do when there's downtime. I've actually done a whole class on something about this, things to do today checklist. And it actually, if you look at it, this is just a straight download. But what's nice about this is that there's already productive things it's reminding you to do. Oh, here we go. Now you can see it. X out of there. So you can say, make calls to your past or current client. I'm big on the 555s, you know, or 55. So that's calling, this one is 5 new listings. So this is a little different. But what I tell people to do is do your 555s. Write 5 thank you cards, send 5 texts to past clients, comment on 5 past clients' Facebook, or make 5 calls. That's your 555 for me. So do pop by. So these are all just different things if you're looking to do. So they have also these other planning tools and ideas. So if you take, I'm not saying you need to use everything in here because that can be overwhelming, but even just taking a few of these tools, going through and making your marketing action plan. I mean, some of you might have made marketing action plans with us in December. Well, those can be thrown out the door because this is a different type of market. We've had all this crazy stuff happen. Maybe you need to have a better idea of how you're going to market to your clients and adjust it to what's going on today. So go through there, the marketing action plan. There's the Excel spreadsheet to get your budget because you need that budget for the marketing action plan as well. And again, there's the new agent tools. There's real estate accounting tools. So there's tons of different things on here that you can be doing. Under lead generation, hold on. I'm on a webinar class, so it's going to be a bit. Okay, sorry. The video marketing strategies, like these are just more other ways that you can lead generate, that you can prospect. So these are all just different fun things to watch. But again, tons of great resources in here. Blog content. So if you guys are using a blog, which most of us aren't, but if for some reason you do want blog content, these are ones that you can, they allow you to copy and paste these on your blog or even on your website. So for Remax, we do have, if you wanted to add one of these as a page on your website, you can copy some of this content as well. They have the tips on contact management, why you need to choose one, how to choose one, all those fun things as well. Let me go back. Do you guys have, is there anything specific on here you guys want to see? You can type it in the comments or unmute yourself. I did want to show you, I like these open house helpful documents. So there's safety signs you can print out. There's the market snapshot flyer. That's going to be the last thing I wanted to go through. Utility cost worksheets, feedback forms, guest registers. So there's lots of different things in there. Leslie, you don't need Kelly to get on this program. If you go to breakthroughbroker.com, there is a free sign up. You just have to click sign up and it is free. Don't have to do anything but sign up. I want to show you, they have a flyer, a market snapshot flyer, and then they also have a social post. And I'm going to show you really easily how you can do one of these. I just might have to find my login. One second. You know what? I'm just going to do it this way. So you can sort through these things, or what I'm trying to find is market. You can search for them as well. Snapshots. There you go. So there's the postcard, social posts, document, flyers. Those are a few of them, but I'm going to use the social posts. I really like this one. I'm going to click on it. Get started. I will, if you guys want help with this one, let me know. I don't mind helping, but you need to give me an idea of what area you want to do. If you want to do the entire San Antonio, if you want to do Helotes, if you want to do a certain zip code, that's fine, because this is pretty neat. So what it is in here, you might put June 2020 housing stats. And instead of calling county, we can put Helotes real estate at a glance. So now there are these, right? And we want to figure out how to put these in here. Instead of real estate company, you could put your headshot and maybe a logo here, or you could even put your info down here. Leslie Gutierrez, realtor, so on. You can put your phone number and all that. You can also, when you're putting your real estate company up in here, hold on, there's pick a color. That's what I was trying to do. You can change this color of this so it just comes out a little differently. I don't think you can change, or you can change this, the font, but you can't change the color. No, you can't change the color of the font down here, but you can change the font, you can change the size of the font to make it a little bit different. So how do we fill this out? Let me show you. I don't know that I have my login saved, so just give me 1 minute. Oh, let's see if this one works. Yay, I do have my login saved. Okay. So the best way I think to fill this out, and I'm not sure how many of you know about InfoSparks. I have a feeling this is a newer program. To Sabre, because a lot of people, when I discovered this, and if it's not a newer program, please tell me, but I just noticed this a couple weeks ago, or not a couple weeks ago, a few months ago, and when I saw it and I asked a few agents, they didn't know it was here. So under tools and resources, there is InfoSparks, and I've never noticed it was there either. So again, go to your Sabre dashboard. You're going to look for this box. It might be over here, it might be over here, but look for InfoSparks. And if you can't find it, you might have to go under, no, you should be able to find it there. So anyway, we're going to click on InfoSparks. This is so neat. So this is our entire MLS. So I'm going to add an area. I'm going to go through this kind of quick, but trust me, you can play all day in this. Whoops. Lotus. We could do a specific subdivision. We can do a specific zip code. So if you want to make this graphic back here 78254 real estate. Actually, let's do that because I did Helotes. Oh, my meeting's going to end in 10 minutes. I'm going to wrap that up. 78. Well, we'll do Helotes, but if you wanted to, you could do 78254. You could do another one. We did Helotes. Right now, it's showing me the last 3 years. I'm going to do the last year. So it's going to compare year over year. And now I can come here, whoops, here, and say how many new listings do we have in June? So if I go to homes for sale, new listings, for the month of June 2020, there are 574 new listings. That seems like a lot. Or it looks like there's that many. So how many current homes are for sale in Helotes? 115. So that doesn't completely make sense. It must be since then. I'm going to have to figure out these stats. So again, homes for sale right now, there's 115. Looks like there's actually a little bit last year. There was 120. We can at least get active listings, days on market. Let's see. Right now we are at 40 is the average days on market for June. Whoops. Average price. Sales price. There we go. And I can click median or average. The average sales price is $350,000. Did I do the new listings wrong? I'll have to figure out that part. But the average sales price is the $350,000. However, if you wanted to, you could come into this graphic, and instead of new listings, you can change this to something else. So again, there are lots of different things you can add in here, and it's just a nice way to make a graphic for a specific area. And these are the types of graphics people love. They want to know those real estate stats. So you can make this in this format. You can make it as a flyer. You can send it to clients. You can email it to clients. So lots of stuff you can do with this. And with that, do you guys have any questions? No? If you don't have any questions, thanks for jumping aboard. I'm going to figure out some more about this info stats. But anyway, there are lots of stats in here. You can check it out. It's fun to play with as well. Thanks, guys. And again, next week I'm going to do something on Toolkit CMA, which is a CMA program that we offer as well. Take care.